tuning in once again. I'm your host with the most, Matt M with the @ logo. This is my show. Let's go. Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whenever you are viewing this video. I wanted to bring something to everyone's attention that stupidity is one of the most prolific things on the internet. I'm convinced. Here is a clip of a young woman trying to help some of her constituents get ahead of the game by telling a little white lie.
Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. You better start lying. That lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back
Hungry
in a
where?
3-bedroom.
Where you see she hungry at?
And everything.
She can afford to skip
living
a meal.
lovely. Then she gonna say, man, what's your job?
If she's lying about that, then she's
they won't
like
hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have
How? There was no
about
address.
$1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all.
You knew that was gonna happen. Why you tell people to do that? That's how your last thing got caught. Everything is not for the internet. Stop being stupid.
So y'all remember that time that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps?
Yes. Yes.
Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps?
You hear me?
Why the fuck did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back
Because that was
$35,000.
Because that was stupid. Even if you was playing, that was dumb. I mean, for real, man. Even if people just get out there and just start doing whatever, you know they're gonna do whatever. People can't think for themselves. Why would you even lie like that? Now you on the hook for $35K. Instead of taking money from the taxpayers, you're paying the taxpayers. She got what she deserved.
They turned my food stamp off and I gotta pay back $35,000. Now I'm fucking aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on here? Y'all just running with shit. But them motherfuckers really turned my goddamn food stamps off and I have to pay them back $35,000.
You know who the real victim is? Whoever hired the stupid motherfucker that let this shit slide. I'm for real, man. On my mama, man. Somebody need to be arrested for falling for that dumb shit. I don't blame her. No, for real. I don't blame her. I blame the person that handled her case. We need a mugshot. Can we get a mugshot?
Now charged with a huge fraud and bribery scam targeting food stamps. Listen to this. One of the arrested people in this, a USA employee, that's the government agency that oversees food stamp benefits. According to the Justice Department, the group set up a network that supplied approximately 160 unauthorized EBT terminals to stores across the New York area. Those terminals then illegally processed more than $30 million in EBT transactions.
Damn.
And the USDA employee who's charged actually worked in the division responsible for identifying food stamp fraud.
I never did follow back up on that. I didn't look any more into it because usually what happens in these types of situations is somebody is empathetic to her cause and she starts some kind of GoFundMe and then ends up getting way over the amount that she needs and then ultimately settles the case and continues to live her life off the remaining GoFundMe amount. Social media is just really dumb like that. Okay, I lied. I was curious. I went back and I did some research.
Y'all, why the fuck the police came knock on my door literally moments after I made that video?
Because I called them on you.
The food stamp.
As soon as she got done with her TikTok,
$35,000.
I called the authorities.
They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud.
Shit.
I'm currently walking down the streets Because, bitch, soon as they released me, bitch, I got the fuck. I'm waiting on my mama to pull up in my car and pick me up. I done made it to a damn neighborhood down the street from the motherfucking jailhouse. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm just keep pushing. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Well, you get to
I
learn the
cannot believe
neighborhood.
this happened, y'all. Do not lie. I swear to God, this shit caught up to
You
me so
do,
fast.
you do. That's how we
I
got in this
literally
situation.
just
But
was talking about
we
this on
passed that. We gonna
TikTok
move
the
on.
other day. Now look at me. So not only do I owe them $35,000, I'm literally fighting this fucking case.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
where I'm
I
gonna
see
get
what
the
you
money
mean.
from?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just hungry as fuck.
I can see
I don't have
that.
money to keep buying food. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God.
I'm gonna guess a few of them were arrested in a $66 million scam involving unauthorized transactions. The Agriculture Secretary has been vocal about rooting out this waste, fraud, and abuse. Let's take a look.
Another big thing I wanted to ask you about is particularly, so for folks in the audience out there that may not understand this, under USDA is SNAP, which is food stamp programs. You've taken a lot of steps to rein in fraud that we've seen in the food stamp program. You've also said that you believe that anybody that can work that's on food stamps needs to be working, and taking steps to rein in illegal aliens using food stamps and stop that from happening. Talk to us a little bit about those steps that you've done to reform those programs.
Yeah, I will. I think another stunning number for everyone is that every single day across 16 nutrition programs, USDA spends $400 million every day. Again, let me repeat that. $400 million of our taxpayer money is spent every day across our nutrition programs, just at USDA. And so when the president ran and spoke to the American people about right-sizing government and realigning and making sure that every taxpayer dollar is spent to its best and highest and most effective use, that I'm not sure there is a program. There are others equal to it, but I'm not sure that there is a program that perhaps needs more reform than the SNAP program, which is the food stamp program. $400 million a day, everyone. So we have looked very closely at it. By any best guess, it's ripe with fraud and abuse and corruption. There were some stings by our Secret Service a couple weeks ago. Some people were arrested, tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars that are being stolen. Illegal aliens that are part of the system that we're working to change that, of course, across the whole government as well. There's just a lot of work that we need to do. The fact that we're just handing out all of this money without any sort of requirement of work for able-bodied grown adults is sort of insane to me. I mean, we are not a socialist country. In America, if we're going to use a taxpayer, if we're going to take a dollar from you to give to you, then we need to make sure that dollar is spent effectively and that people that are taking the money are working where they are able. And so that's a big important part of our work at USDA. We'll be rolling out more on that the coming weeks.
The Republicans are pushing hard to cut SNAP benefits. Democrats are pushing hard to expand SNAP benefits, expand the program, giving illegal immigrants access to some of these benefits. Meanwhile, some reports are saying that the federal government has and will be slashing these benefits by up to $20 or $34 billion over the next 10 years and making states pay for it, which kind of sort of makes sense. I mean, we're trying to cut waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government, so it does make sense to pass that burden off to the states of in which these people receive these benefits. It just makes sense to me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't never had a food or a stamp in my life. Back in the day, we used to be embarrassed to wear or use food stamps. I can't even go to the store using my girl food stamp card. I be embarrassed. I be tucking it. I be hiding it, trying to swipe real quick and shit. Focus, man. We getting off topic. Let's go ahead and check back in on Shorty real quick, and we're gonna get y'all up out of here. She got a little story time for us, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peep game.
I live by myself. I'm single. I don't have any kids. So I've been applying for food stamps like 2 or 3 years ago. I lied on my food stamp case and I told them I was homeless, and I told them that I didn't have anything. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Blase. And I told them that I wasn't working, so when I first started getting my food stamps, I started getting like $400 a month just for myself. So I'm just thinking everything cool, you know, like, okay, I'm getting my food stamps, nothing happened, you know. So I decided to come on TikTok and tell people, like, if you're trying to get food stamps, you can lie to them and, you know, nothing will happen. So that was a very bad mistake that I made, lying to them. And I really don't give a fuck what y'all saying, because a lot of people saying you have lashes on, why you need food stamps. I don't care. If it's free, I want it. Baby, food is way expensive. And if I go in Walmart with $100, I'm really not going to leave out with nothing. Who want to keep spending money on food? Like, it's just too much. So when this was, they picked me up yesterday, but day before yesterday, I got a call. And they was like, hello, is this such and such? And I'm like, yes, hello, what's going on? They say, well, this is the people that's, like, you know, over the food stamp office or whatever. And they was like, we have a report that you have been putting false information on your application to get food stamps, and that you're not homeless, and that you do have a job. So I'm like, okay, who did you get this information from? So they was like, well, we cannot disclose any information about who we got it from, but we have facts that you have been lying, and you have to pay all of that back, and your balance is $35,000. And they also told me that they was filing charges on me. So I'm like, what the hell? Because at this point, I'm really thinking like they just playing, or somebody just playing on my phone, y'all. But yesterday, when I made the video and posted on TikTok, like 15 minutes later, the police came knock on my door. They was like, is you such and such? They read me my rights and they arrested me. And y'all keep asking me, how did I have my phone in the back of the police truck? That's because I didn't give them no problems. Like, I wasn't arguing with them. I simply got back in the back of the police truck, because the police car, because I know what the fuck I did. Was I wrong for doing that? Yes. But at the end of the day, I did what I did, and I don't give a damn. Y'all nobody to judge me, but I did what I had to do at that point, because baby, food is expensive. But I bonded out 5 hours later, and I have to go to court. They didn't see me at court date yet, but when they do, I'm gonna just keep y'all updated, because I know some of y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to be in the business, but I mean, I did what I did, so now I gotta face the consequences, and that's the story.
Hey y'all, I'm back. Hey, look, check it out. Her name is Koya Unique. Did I say that right? Koya Unique. She goes by They Know Koya on TikTok. Fellas, go get her. I know you want her. I know you want her.